This podcast is brought to you by Financial Fashion Company. I wanted to remind you guys to go check out our store. You can visit www.fnfstore.com, check out our positive apparel, and if you see something that you like, use discount code FNF10 to get 10% off your first order. Back to the show.
Yo, what's going on, podcast family? It's the CEO, Mr. John Best, and I'm coming to talk to you about Anchor. If you haven't heard of Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. It's free, and it has creation tools so you can record your podcast from your phone and your computer. Also, Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Music, and many more platforms. You can also make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Now, if you're interested, download the free Anchor app today or go to anchor.fm to get started. Now back to the show. You are now tuned in to We Invest Different Podcast, where we have high-level conversations. I'm Mr. John Michael Best.
And I'm Victor Thomas II.
Let's tap in.
Tapping in. How everybody doing? This is an informative episode of We Invest Different Podcast. I'm co-host John Michael Best, and my co-host Vic couldn't be here at this time. I'm at the hospital right now. My son was just born at like 4 a.m. this morning, so that's very good news. I'm feeling great about that. Thank God for that. But I wanted to talk to you guys about the MH10 movement, the Mental Health 10-Minute Movement, because that movement was created because I was inspired to nurture myself for at least 10 minutes a day. And once I seen how that helped me, I got the urge to share that idea with other people. So I was inspired to inspire others to take at least 10 minutes per day, for a walk, for a jog, or for a run, or if it's just a moment to focus on, how you feeling, your well-being, self-care, meditation, really decompressing from, your stressors, and I wanted to continue to do mental health awareness. So during Mental Health Awareness Month, which is May, I decided to continue to build a community that I had already started by starting this movement by hosting our first annual MH10 community event at Kenwood Park, May 21st at 10 a.m., and I'm very excited about this because not about, I know we're going to have some fun, but the main thing is that we're coming together for a purpose. A good purpose, a good cause, because mental health is a very serious issue. Mental health is a very serious thing, and it's good that we be as healthy as possible. It's good that we be as productive as possible. So I wanted to create a healthy community around the topic of mental health and well-being, self-care, and personal development. And this is just one of many events that we have to come. Now, at this specific event, we will have a PS5 raffle for everyone who buys the ticket. You will automatically be entered in a raffle to win a PS5. Also, you will get a MH10 Mental Health 10-Minute t-shirt. And just to break down, what the event, will have, we will do a 10-minute community walk. A 10-minute community walk. And I wanted to name it that because the whole movement is specifically about 10 minutes and how easy and how possible it is for us to focus for 10 minutes. So because of that, I wanted to have 10 minutes of us walking together as a community. That shows love, that shows unity, that shows companionship, that shows togetherness. And one thing about having unity, one thing about having togetherness, you feel strong. You feel stronger because where there's unity, there's strength, and weakness is in division. So my goal and my mission is to build healthy communities around this topic, around personal development, around mental health, around self-care and well-being, because these are very important things, and these are things that will determine, our quality of life. That's the main thing I want people to realize. Your mental health determines your quality of life because the nature of your thoughts determines how you feel. You know what I'm saying? The nature of your thoughts determine how you feel. Because if you have negative thoughts, you're gonna feel negative. Let's say if you dwell on negative thoughts, you're gonna feel negative, and you're gonna experience negativity. But if we dwell on the good thoughts, you experience more optimism. You experience more good. You start attracting better. But moving forward, yes, I wanted to do a 10-minute community walk because the main reason this whole movement started was because of how 10 minutes is powerful. So we wanted to do that together. And then after that, we'll have a 1-mile nature trail walk. This is a beautiful park, beautiful scene in Fayetteville, Georgia, Kenwood Park, and it's called Kenwood Trail. All of this is in one park, and it's amazing. So we're going to do that walk as well. You have the options to run the trail or walk the trail, but the trail is available, and we will do that together as well. And then, last but not least, we're going to have our mental health volleyball game. I decided to do the volleyball game because I feel like that's fun, and I feel like everybody can play that, whether you know how to play it professionally or not. I feel like that's just a sport that everybody could have fun in, could have fun doing, and it has a beautiful volleyball court, over at the park. You got the sand and everything, so this event is going to be good. And also, the park is kid friendly. We also have tennis courts there, basketball courts there. So, if you want to continue to stay to the park after the event is over, or if you want to enjoy some of the other things at the park, go ahead, because the whole point is for us to meet together in unity and shine light on the importance of mental health and importance of building communities like this. And I take this to heart. This is very, very serious to me. This is a part of my purpose. I fell in love with psychology when I was a junior in high school. So mental health has been a part of my life and also a part of my experience, personally. I deal with it every day,
Did you know stress is one of the leading causes of chronic physical and mental health issues? This is why we started this movement, MH10, Mental Health 10 Minutes. And we want to inspire everybody to take at least 10 minutes a day for a walk, jog, or run, or even if it's just a stroll in the sunlight to get some fresh air. The goal is just for you to focus on yourself for those 10 minutes. And what this does, it lowers the chances of you experiencing anxiety and depression, because we all know that stress leads to those things. So get outside today and take your 10 minutes. And if you want to post on social media, use hashtag MH10 or mental health 10 minutes. Now back to the show.
Anxiety. I have dealt with depression, so I've experienced, not having good mental health, and I still battle every day. So I actually know how it feels, to really experience these things and not really know, what to do about it or how to solve the problem. But this is a start by building awareness, by taking the time out to decompress, by taking the time out to relax, by taking the time out to meditate, just taking time for yourself sometimes. It's very, very important because sometimes we never get the chance to sit down. It's just always running. That's how a lot of us get sick, and that's how a lot of us end up with mental illnesses because we get stressed out. We're not getting the proper rest. We're not getting the proper, you're just not getting the proper nourishment. You're just not nurturing yourself. You're just not getting enough self-care, and that happens to us a lot because we just want to pay bills and that's it. So take some time out, focus in on yourself, because health is wealth. Because without health, you can't experience your wealth. So I just wanted to chime in and talk to you guys about this great event. Eventbrite. You can go on Eventbrite, purchase a ticket, come have a good time with us. We really want to do water balloons as well. So bring your kids. I want to do water balloons. I want to have a water balloon fight myself. So I want to get out there and have some fun as well. We want to have fun and enjoy ourselves in the sun, and really, 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 really just enjoy ourselves in the sun and shine light on this topic and shine light on how important it is for us to do that with one another. It's very near and dear to my heart. I hope to see you guys there. You can go register on Eventbrite. You can go to my Instagram page, or you can go to my Facebook. If you do follow me on Facebook at Mr. Best, you could click the link in my bio, which is my link tree. You'll see the links to the tickets on the link tree, or you can go to Financial Fashion 2017 Instagram, and it'll be in their link tree as well. So that's two ways to go. That's two ways to find the tickets, or you can go on Facebook. Facebook, I've already shared it on my profile. I've shared it on Financial Fashion Facebook page as well, and you can find links for those Facebook pages on the link tree as well. So if you want to plug in on all different platforms, you're more than welcome to. That's the name of it, Financial Fashion Company on Facebook, and John Micah Best on Facebook, and Mr. John Best on Instagram, and the business of Financial Fashion 2017 is Instagram as well. And also, the goal is for everybody that register for the event to get entered into our community for encouragement and accountability. Yes, we have an MH10 community because we want to do this. We want to serve people. We want to make sure we encourage people by posting, our 10 minutes of enlightenment, our 10 minutes of meditation, our 10 minutes of whatever we decide to do. I personally jog. I personally love to run. It's like therapy for me. But to each his own. The main thing is that you do as little as 10 minutes per day, because sometimes we make it seem like we don't have the time. So something that simple can be so powerful. And I want the world to know it don't take a whole hour. It just takes something simple. 10 minutes. Meditate. Focus. And it's possible. It's possible. Thank you for tuning in to We Invest Different Podcast. This wasn't exactly a conversation. I just wanted to let you guys know about our MH10 event because it is sponsored by Financial Fashion Company, where we want to build healthy communities, man. We want to build healthy communities, around personal development. And personal development is, a part of growing your mind, a part of making sure you have a healthy mind, and how not, that has to do with everything mental health, having a healthy mind. So, yes, with that being said, I believe that is all. Don't forget to register and get your tickets. And like I said, there will be a PS5 raffle. We want to have some gift bags there. We want to have, a little bite to eat, something to drink there for you. We want to make sure all of that get done, So go purchase your ticket so we can continue to have these events. And that's the goal. We want to raise funds while raising awareness, because we want to continue to do these events and bring each other together. And it don't matter how much money it costs, because we can spend money on one another, and because the main focus is community, meeting in love and unity. That rhymed in it. Community, meeting in love and unity. That's what we want to do. That's what the whole purpose is. And we want to make the events better. We want to make the events grow. We want to get better each year. each event that we decide to do, we want to grow. So that's why, we decided to actually sell tickets. So go and purchase the ticket. We'll really appreciate it and see you there. I'm Mr. John Best, and we gone, baby.